Gemini, let's clear some smoke. Let's take a look at the energy around why your person is ghosting at this time. Pull 3 cards for the energy surrounding this situation, ghosting. Let's get started. Divine, may I have 3 best cards for the energy surrounding this ghosting situation for our Gemini, please? 3 best cards for the energy. Savings, small offering, and one more, please. Okay. All right, darling, let's take a look here. So we have savings, anticipating needs, prevents last minute scrambles. A financial cushion provides comfort during tough times. Okay. And this is in the mental energy regarding it. And then we have in the environment, small offering, views you as a temporary pleasantry, not a serious relationship, can only do small favors, unable to give anything more, can only offer small gestures and minor tokens of affection. Okay. And then we have let go of the anger that stems from feeling unworthy. You have always deserved more, not from the world, but from yourself. Recognize the abundance already within in the spiritual space. Well, the divine is speaking, probably whispering right now, or you talking so loudly over the disgust about this person disappearing, doing a disappearing act of 2025, that you can't hear. The divine is whispering to you. A lot of things around money here. Now, when we're at the small offering, first thought that came through message was inequality. Okay. Now, Gemini does do it big. I have the benefit of having, my mother is a Gemini, 2 very close friends of mine, near and dear, male and female, Geminis, friends for years. And Geminis are very generous, okay? Especially when they got it to give, because Gemini just doesn't see it. They don't really put the dollar sign on it. It's the effect, the feeling that the person is going to get from the gift. Even if the Gemini is doing it where they're giving their last, Gemini gives as they would want given to them. They're really good examples of the golden rule. Okay. This person right now, though, is dealing with the person who is dealing with financial woes and strains. Especially if they're not mature enough to understand and handle them properly and realize that it's a temporary situation. All you got to do is ask for the divine guidance to create more wealth and money in your life, and then get after it in terms of manifesting it. There are people that like to sit back on their haunches and berate and complain to the world as if the world going to answer them back. You're going to just answer you back with more of what you're lacking, because that's what you're focused on, which is, as we know, a general rule of manifestation. But faith without works is dead. So this is a person that may be always talking pie in the sky, but they don't really realize that they have to earn the ingredients, buy the ingredients, and then learn how to bake a pie properly in order to get the slice that they want and the taste that they want and the type of pie. Okay, you have to get the ingredients together, learn how to bake it properly, so that you can have the best quality pie possible, the one that you actually want. Okay. And a financial cushion provides comfort during tough times. So more than likely, they've been really good at taking from you, Gemini, because we have a 7 out. 7s are about spirituality, wisdom, exploration. 5 plus a 2, then a 9, fulfillment, idealism, and inspiration here. And then we have the 11, which is a 2, about decisions, balance, and partnerships. And there is an imbalance here. To let go of the anger that stems from feeling unworthy. So there's also probably been something about this person. They may have painted themselves. It may be a facade that they look like they had all this money, but really what they're wearing is the gifts of what everybody else seems to give them. They're really good at getting people to give to them, and they're really good at taking things, but they don't have any type of money, cash, credit in order to reciprocate that. And they have built a contempt around that. Okay. But they surely know how to get it out of people, but they don't know how to create it for themselves. And this is why they're ghosting, because you caught on to the hustle quicker than the average Joe or Jane. So let's get some details. All right, Gemini, focus in, deep breaths, open mind, open heart. Let's get ready to receive the information that the divine is trying to send through. Let's get some information regarding the cause of this energy, please. And 5 less cards, divine, for the cause regarding this energy, for the ghosting. Muse of Materials, so that is the King of Pentacles in this deck. 10 of Emotions in reverse. 2 of Inspiration in reverse. Knight of Materials upright. And the 4 of Inspiration in reverse. Okay. Too good for them. And that's not about an arrogant or ego trip. It's really about the quality, and it's the quality of what you offer, your energy, your focus. Starting off is the Muse of Materials, and this is how they see you, baby. You know, this King of Pentacles energy. Okay? This is how you're offering to them. They just get to walk right into the land of milk and honey. Now, they lucked out on this because, again, this is how you do business. Okay? Period. I've said it before. I'll say it again. When you're dealing with the Gemini, think about the ultimate host or hostess. You're going to always, you can't not want to hang out and be in the Gemini's spirit and energy, because their whole process is to make you feel as welcomed as possible. Unless, of course, you got on the wrong side of got the attention of the other side of the Gemini, which is then it's going to be, it's ill-advised. It's ill-advised. We're going to leave it at that. So those of y'all, though you may know, you already know what it's like. Okay? You already know. Don't get on my bad side, baby. Don't put me on the wrong side of the bed. Because Gemini love to hop out the bed. It's full of the spring of energy. Let's make everything fantastic. But then, when the Gemini gets that whiff of, are you playing with me? Are you playing with me? Oh, okay. And then the shadow twin come up. What they doing? What's going on? What's up? Hold on. Wait a minute. We got to see. We ain't got to see nothing. We got to cut this down to size right now. They playing with us. I'm telling you right now. They think about the twins. Like, I'm telling you right now. We not finna let this hold on. Wait a minute. Good news is that the light energy of the shadow of the Gemini's twins always has, it's like you think about, they got 51-49, right? They always got the last in vote. But that 49 be thumping hard. Like, no, let's handle this, bitch. Excuse my French, but right about now, let's talk. Let's handle this bitch right now. Cause see, they on some fuck shit. And then lighters, I'm gonna let you do what you need to do. But first, let's make sure we ain't gonna get caught. We can't get caught up now. Can't get running in no traps. Let me handle it first. Let me make sure everything is cool, and then we're gonna release the hounds. And that's the energy right now, because they're coming in and they're trying to suck you dry, but they don't realize that you got the fountain of youth here. You ain't even showed. You just like the tip of the iceberg, like the iceberg that took down the unsinkable ship, and that's what they think they doing. They gonna steamroll a pass and come in early. No, not. Nope. Too late. By the time they figure out that the shadow finna come up out of there, that other twin, too late. Unfortunate for you, but it's at the same time. Now, how did we get here? So, at the center, you have the 10 of Emotions in reverse, 2 of Inspiration in reverse, and then the Knight of Materials, which is the Knight of Pentacles energy. This is, again, that analogy of the example of the twins. The shadow twin is clearly thumping and letting you know, no and no. This is not a good person to move forward. They've shown you too many times. They come up short. They don't keep their promises. For instance, let's say they said something about you guys going out and doing whatever, and let's say you spotted them this time. Like, don't worry about it. I got it, whatever. Okay, next time gonna be on me. And then The next time comes, they make the plan, but then something happens and they bow out. You really enjoy spending time with this person. Remember that example or that information that Gemini is the ultimate host and hostess. You really enjoy spending time with them, and the Gemini doesn't matter spending a little money to have a wonderful experience. And I do mean it's a little bit of money to you. To this person, it's everything. Again, they used to draining folks, okay, because they know how to get it out of people. They don't know how to get it for themselves. So you go out again and you say, well, let's just meet for drinks and apps and whatever the case. No, I don't got a lot of money. Well, let's just meet for drinks and apps. I'd really like to see you and take it. Then I just really don't. Last time, it's been this. I'm a little short. Da, da, da. And then you coax them on out because Gemini wants you to have a good time. They see a need, feel a need. Oh, you feeling bad about things? Don't worry about it. Come on, we have a good time. You go out, you have a good time. You do what you need to do, whatever that may be. And then it comes back around and they tell you again, we're going to, next time when I get my check, blah, when I get paid, blah, 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 I got some money coming in, blah, 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 blah. Now that time, the clock starts ticking. They get to that point again and they disappear. Two of Wands and the 10 emotions in reverse is what you make it to be, not what they want it to be, not what they can be. The illusion is that there's always this promise in the wind. And so you're being the dutiful Knight of Pentacles and keep investing and doing what you said you were going to do because you gave your word and that's what you're going to do. And no one's going to stop the Gemini from doing Gemini things. If you're going to remember my name, you're going to remember my name as I was the best you ever had, mother. And that's the facts. Say what you want, do what you feel. But we know the truth. You and I know what's going on. But this person right about now, the other side of you, the shadow energy is calling from the A. Now, I got your back, literally. They on BS. And you need to pay attention. You got your head in the clouds. Come on. With this 4 of inspiration in reverse, you got to stabilize yourself. Okay, this is not an 11-11 connection. Now, again, they're very good at getting others to do for them what they are not willing or will not do or too lazy to do for themselves, which is earn a living or at least have some disposable income. There's always well, I had to do this and you mean I had to do this, I had to pay this and this bill here and that bill there. You mean the bills that everybody else has? Huh. Okay. Had you ever thought about getting a second job? I mean, well, I don't really have time. You don't have time. But you got time to be broke? I don't make it make sense. Oh, don't worry about it. You can't. 3 more cards, please, Divine. For the personal effect on our Gemini. 5 of materials in reverse. Ace of voices upright. 7 of inspiration upright. 10 of voices in reverse. And the 9 of materials upright. Oh yeah, they out mining for gold, honey. And you know it. But you don't want to misjudge them. See, part of you triggered already and you know that they playing with you. But at the same time, it's so soon that you don't want to just say, that's the reason why you're keeping your shadow version of yourself at bay, because you don't want to go into the gloom and doom and everybody, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You don't want to go into those tropes, right? You don't want to go into those stereotypes, those cliches. You want to give this person an opportunity to really prove that they either A, gonna bounce back, or B, something nice. I don't have nothing nice to say. Or B, no. 5 of materials, Ace of voices, and the 7 of inspiration. 5 of materials in reverse. You're not ready to put this person out in the cold just yet, because again, there's still some things that you want to, there's some stones left unturned, and it's not about the money or what you've done, because you did what you wanted to do and you did what you wanted to do willingly. It's really about understanding if this person really do have a pinto bean for a heart, an unsoaked pinto bean, and really out here trying to act like you some type of sucker chump, and they don't found them one. Now, again, that shadow side of you is itching to make sure this person understands that you don't play with everybody, starting with me, right? Understandable. Ace of voices to the 7 of inspiration uprights. This is about defense and clarifying the 2 of inspiration. You still want to defend your position, because at the same time, you really feel like you should give this person the benefit of the doubt. Remember that energy early on about Gemini as a master of the golden rule. I'm going to treat you how I want to be treated until you have completely, without a shadow of doubt, proven to me that how you deserve to be treated is how you're treating me. Okay? The Ace of voices clarifying the 10 of emotions. Listen to yourself in the shadow energy, because your shadow is there to help you, not to harm you. It's going to serve you. And it's serving you to keep that, like, hey, keep a watch on that. Okay, notice how you feel. Don't try to mask over your intuitive, your gut feelings about when certain things are said or done. Don't try to push them to the wayside. Like it's just, well, I'm just being skeptical. Or no, not in this case, not skeptical, cynical. Okay, no, you're being skeptical. Skeptics are intelligent, emotionally intelligent. There's a question to be asked. You need to dig deeper on that. Okay, face the truth of that for yourself. Everything honest doesn't need to be said, but everything said must be honest. Okay. Then we have the Ten of Voices in reverse, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. You're not ready to close the door on this situation, and you're well within your rights until you get the final answer. Then you can make the call. But right now, you're not answering that just yet because you know that you don't have enough energy to balance the choice. All right. Now the Four of Inspiration, clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. But you do know, as with this Ace of Voice here, that you are giving more than you're receiving. Like even in terms of emotional value, you're not getting that either. It's one thing to say that you're dealing with the person who is not as well off as you are, or don't have the type of disposable income that you have, et cetera, and you're able to do things for them in a manner of which maybe not so super big or whatever the case may be, but you're able to dote upon them a little bit differently and give them a little satisfaction and relief and make them feel special and have them feel special, which makes you feel special in return, right? But with the Nine of Pentacles here, it is all leaning on you. And you may be noticing that this person is making these suggestions. Again, they're falling short. For instance, let's say you decide you give a good, better, best option, right? So you try to do something a little more expensive. And this person, full well knowing that they don't have the money, they're not going to be putting up anything. Then they start getting used to being getting to that best option. And then they start making suggestions when you guys going out, when you spending your money, they want the best. But when they want to go, for instance, when they go out, when you go out, they want to go to, when you taking them out, excuse me, they want to go to Ruth Chris or on along those lines. When they taking you out, they want to go to the Outback or Longhorn. Wait a minute, no, now steak is steak. Services, but the service levels are different, right? Here we go. We got to find a medium. Well, we got to get that best, that better option. I can give good. You can do, you know what I'm saying? Or we got to get that better option because you know the best you can provide is good, but you want to step it up and be impressive. So we get to the better. I can do the best, but I'm willing to negotiate and come to the middle ground. See what I'm saying? But if somebody else, you go out to drink and they ordering top shelf, knowing full well that what they afford when they take you out is Wells. Bitch. Now be respectful. We're gonna be respectful in this mother, ain't we? Is it your birthday every time? What the fuck is this? Is it your birthday? That's the difference if it's your birthday. But your birthday ain't every damn time we go out. No. Now be playing with me. Okay, I feel you. I know. That again, but you need all your facts. Because the facts are the facts, but the truth is the truth. Now the facts are stacking against them. But you still need to understand the truth of the nature of what their angle is. Is there an angle, or is it the facts and the truth are in complete alignment with each other? You see what I'm saying? You want to misjudge this person's character, but I mean the way it's lining up. The shadow twin may have a point here, because it's coming through strong. But Gemini, you know best. You do. You know best. Let's start there. You done seen it all before. Okay? All right, so let's get to the divine. Divine guidance moving forward. What does divine want you to know, darling? Six of inspiration. Never a doubt. Queen of inspiration. Oh, all right now. All right. Two of materials. And then nine of inspiration in reverse. Yep, it will soon be done. All right, so the divine is asking you to consider a suggestion to you that the first to know that no matter which way you decide to go, you're going to receive the victory, either short or long term. It's going to be up to you in terms of the time. If you want to invest the time, understand that there may be a time you may come to the place, whatever the situation is, however you choose to invest your time. If you choose to cut it now or cut it later, your time won't be wasted. Your money might, but your time won't be, because ultimately you're going to get the right answer. Okay. Queen of Inspiration is here. This person is mesmerizing. Okay. But mesmerizing is about putting someone under a trance, taking them out of a state of being and putting them under their complete influence, and making them see things their way, and making them see what the truth is, again, in a distorted, giving a distorted view, right? You may be feeling good. They may be very pleasurable. There's not a lot of pushback or anything else. But when it comes time for this person to return energy in a tangible way, there is always an excuse. They always fall short. There's something. But yet there's something in you where you see this person and they don't look like they're this person that is in dire straits financially. They just don't look like it. It's beginning to feel like, oh, so you selfish. You want me to open my wallet, but you in no way want to reciprocate. Even if it was 2 for 1. I do it twice, you do it one, depending on where the situation stands. Because again, you may have a lot of disposable income with which to do that, because you may be the type of person that, when you decide to date, you got the money to do it. Some people want to date and have all this fun and don't want to pay. Don't want to in any way pay. Ain't contributing shit. Not even a good attitude. Like, damn, you could at least be pleasant, bitch. You ain't even pleasant. So there's something where, in terms of the balance, that's what you need to achieve for yourself. And right now, again, you're trying to get to a place where you are fully invested in your choice and your decision. There's a little bit more that you want to know. The Nine of Inspiration in reverse, but this hard time is over in terms of you struggling with it. Because again, with this energy here and with the clarity coming in here, the information, it feels like you just didn't want to let the bad, the shadow twin out, because you don't enjoy it. You don't enjoy it. But you see, people try to ghost the Gemini, but the Gemini haunts. You might ghost, like, I'm gonna just disappear for a while and come back around. No, the Gemini energy haunts. Damn poltergeist. Okay, you be in the house. You all of a sudden you thought you saw a ghost. You saw a ghost. You saw me. No, I didn't. I went there. That's how the Gemini get your ass. But I thought I saw you. No, the fuck, where? We don't even, what? No, you didn't. Maybe it was me. Maybe it wasn't. Poltergeist. Moving shit, closing doors, opening doors. I thought I saw you in the doorway. No, you didn't. What the fuck are you talking about? See, that's why, once again, Gemini, don't worry about shit. Like, okay, this what you want to do? Because you just getting started. Boy, I'm a master at this. Okay? You be waking up in the bed, waking up in the middle of the night in the fetal position, sucking your thumb, fucking with me. So, but okay, this is what you want to do. You want to play this game? Fine. I was trying to spare you, but now was already thinking it. This session comes in, confirming it. I have to let him out to play. Too bad for you. All right. Dear Gemini, I hope the session was of help to you, baby. And I appreciate you. Remember, back then is not now. Always be in harmony with your surroundings. Stay sucker free. Hope to see you again.